Let the end begin.
What's up, everyone? It's another BS Sessions with At the End of Radio. Today's guest, we have All City Elite. Say, what's up, guys?
What up?
What's up? So we like to start everything off. Just tell us your name and what you do in the band. Where do you guys want to start at? Who wants to be the first?
Me?
Okay.
All right, I'm DJ Q. I'm the DJ.
Go ahead.
I'm Jerry Sanchez. I'm the lead guitarist.
Trance, I do bass.
What up, Casey Sky? I do lead vocals.
My name's Rob. Vocals and rhythm guitar.
Dimas, drums.
Come over here, little. Come on, guy.
Join the group.
Over here in the.
Over here.
Dimas, guitars.
We got the drummer over there. I have seen you before. Where you at? I met you before.
Turn me on that.
Yeah, that's where I met him. Okay, yeah, you see him in another BS session. So, just kind of tell us, we like to start everything off, and just tell us, how did All City Elite get together? How did you guys become this band? What's the legend of you guys? So, who's going to be the storyteller?
Yeah, I guess, it was kind of like a weird process. It started off as a couple of guys that were working off of beats. It was like a keyboardist. Then Trance got with it. I don't remember if the drummer came into it, but it initially kind of started off as like a hip hop project, and then
So you got some flows or what?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
No, I do the singing stuff. But that was actually a thing when we first were messing around with it. It was actually pretty hip hop driven, and then I came in and I was kind of just doing like hooks and stuff, and then.
So who was the original? Who started the whole, or the original members?
I guess it would be Trance, and then our original keyboard player Crayola was the two, right? And David, DJ Q over there as well, and then it's like we've actually had a lot of different people involved over the years.
Kind of lineup changes. And
and that was kind of what we were doing at first, is we were trying to find different people to play with and kind of create different sounds with stuff. So
how long have you guys been a band? What's
like
the
5 years?
About 5. I'd say about 5 years.
About 5 years?
Close to 5.
Let's call it 5.
About 5
Let's
years.
say 5.
Why not?
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
7.
so I guess, so then what would you guys describe your guys' sound the best you can? I know it's the hardest question I ask bands. Describe your sound. What would you guys say All City Elite is?
It's like always, everybody is going to try to deflect that one. But, we've all been in bands and we've done a lot of stuff in the past. And so we were like really kind of trying to not like beholden to any specific genre.
Nice.
And that was kind of the fun of it. You know what I mean? Over time, we've kind of like focused our sound a little bit more, I guess. But it was more about like a bunch of guys that enjoy a lot of different styles of music, and being able to come in and kind of let that
mold
out.
them and blend together.
So it is really tough, and it's hard for like our manager and stuff to put us with bands too, because we just are kind of,
So what are you guys thinking about your manager?
She's pretty awesome. It's Barb Rocks.
Yes, I know.
She's we've been with her for a short amount of time, but she's done a lot of good, I think.
No,
for
Barb.
us.
Yeah, Barb Rocks is great.
Yeah, she's good. She's good people.
A blessing to the band.
Yeah, she is.
She's-
She asked me to ask the band with that, so I was asking you guys.
Yeah,
I told her that's the unedited version. That'll be all the kind of expletives and stuff like that.
Well, you can't fake awesome.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. She said you guys would say that. You better say that.
we are actually contractually obligated to say
Yeah.
that in every interview.
Yep.
So
So, kind of give the story behind the name. Who came up with it, and why did you guys choose that name?
Casey.
Back to Casey.
right.
The spokesperson over here. Okay.
Yeah.
Travis,
Okay.
you gotta say
So, it kind of came from there. It's stupid. It's actually just one of those kind of things that happened. We were especially when we were first starting. We were trying to have a lot of guest appearances on each song, whether it was a vocalist or somebody playing a specific kind of instrument or something like that. And what we were really trying to do was just find like talented people to play with, and that was also kind of one of those things I said, like kind of jumping genres and stuff like that. And that's really what it was. All City Elite, we also go by Aces. It was kind of like, as I said early on, we had a lot more hip hop flavor, and it was one of those kind of things of it worked.
So you guys, you kind of have very, I guess, soulful fusion in your. So how's a white guy have so much soul?
Hey man, you just
I'm just messing with you, man.
you just go with what you got.
Yeah,
Just go
hey.
with what you got.
No, that sounds. No.
I don't know. I've kind of I don't know.
Question, man.
Yeah.
What you gonna do that to these guys?
Tricking them up, man. Throwing them up.
Slap your mama.
Yeah, he's straight
I don't
up.
know.
It's like, so good, you want to slap your mama. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
That's all.
I know. So you guys, we love beer, and you guys love drinking as just much as we do. So you guys are banned out from our own hearts. So what's your guys' favorite drink, I guess, or type of beer? What do you guys like drinking?
Oh man.
What do you guys like to calm down with? We got some IPA over here.
We already know. We got a couple of guys that were like a few chavelas deep tonight.
Chavela, what's the truth?
Super cholas, dude.
Yeah, there it is.
Come on, show them on camera what your truth face looks like.
Well, the truth is just pretty much me being drunk, saying the truth. That's what it comes out to,
No holds
man.
barred right there.
Call it
Yeah.
like he sees it,
Yeah,
man.
it is.
The filter.
There it is.
There it is.
Hey, there's only two people in the world that tell the truth: drunk people and children. That's it.
Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Oh shit. So, kind of just tell us. You guys are kind of. So you've been about 5 years. You guys said you guys been involved in the local scene. So what do you guys feel about it? What do you guys think it needs to help it grow, help it flourish more? A little more serious question, I guess. Now.
Yeah, we'll let somebody else go with that one. I've been doing that.
Well, I think that, in the last 5 years, we've been seeing like some other music venues opening up, which is really what the scene needs is more music venues. We play with what we have, but it's great to see new places, getting local music into them, and it's making a big difference, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's really a lot about awareness.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people don't know that there's a lot of bands playing every weekend, every night around here.
Yeah.
And like people like you guys spreading the word, trying to get more people
Yeah.
involved. That's really what the scene really needs.
Exactly.
So I want to say thank you.
Oh, no
Just
problem. Hey.
off the bat.
Like I said, we're musicians, man. We know what it's like. We know the plight of bands, and there's not enough support, and that's what we're here to do. So, hey, thanks for doing that.
Yeah.
Um,
on the music scene deal, I think it's important to have bands, and you get a lot of younger bands nowadays that haven't established that camaraderie that the scene had 10, 12 years ago, 8 years ago, where
support. There was
a support from sister bands, and hey, sometimes we had other things we had to do, but you know, there was the time where there was a lot of support, and it was mutual, where every venue had something going on, whether they're large venue or the small, down the street
If
venue.
anything, just spread the word about, hey, check these guys out,
And I think our manager Barb is doing a really good job in her efforts of trying to revive the scene and get shows and the right people in front of new ears, and I definitely kudos to her for that, because she's been fighting the fight
Barb
for
rocks. That's what
for the scene,
Barb
for sure.
rocks, yeah, exactly. So I guess you guys played many shows, I guess, over the time. So if you guys have any funny moments, any accidental falls during those shows?
Yeah, we had a pretty big deal show. Like, was the Hard Rock show? It was like a showcase, whatever. And I have a really good friend of mine that showed up and just got hammered drunk, and yeah, it was like eating people's cupcakes out of their hands when they weren't paying attention, and then went ahead and like broke DJ Q's whole rig like right before the show started. So he got to watch from the sidelines as opposed to standing up on stage.
Yeah, at least you got to drink, you know, have some drinks.
Yeah,
you know.
no, he played it off like a champ, and
I would have been faking it like in the back.
I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
You know, I just looked out. We were playing a song, and I saw him out there, like in the crowd. What's going on here?
What are you doing over there, dude?
Yeah.
It ended up being me that brought the drunk asshole that broke our band. So,
oh man,
it was pretty terrible. There was time set changes, so everybody was kind of like fending for themselves, getting their own gear set up, checked, and going. David had a hand getting up, but we didn't realize this stuff was damaged until they were trying to line check it, and they couldn't figure it out. So they kind of had to like, hey, we don't have enough time, sorry, and it ended up being,
yeah. Dang. So you guys play with many bands here in the Bay, you know, local bands. So who would you guys recommend people check out that, you know, you guys played with, or maybe you just discovered on your own, as far as local wise?
I think recently we just played with the band Eloquent.
Netto's.
Oh yeah, he's a rapper. Yeah, he's great.
They were actually like really cool. That's like, you know, we always play with people that are pretty good. I mean, it's like, you know, you're always gonna kind of find the ones that are whatever out there, but we've been pretty lucky in that we've played with some pretty talented people out there.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of talent in the Bay Area. I mean, there's many artists from all types of genres. I mean, like I said, I've been in bands. I never really paid attention to what was the whole as a whole was going on. But now that I'm on the other side, I guess, and I'm just discovering like, wow, just across the board in any type of genre, there's just tons of talent.
There's tons of bands out there. I mean, you got Beta State. That's a really good band. Let's see.
You gotta mention like Kung Fu Vampire.
He
definitely we played. He's given us some awesome shows. We've known him for a long time, and
even if they don't even exist, the boys from Insolence, they have
Insolence. That's an old school band
right
there.
Yeah, for all of us. Whiskey Avengers,
Happy Body, Slow Brain, awesome band. Case in Theory is another very, very awesome.
Northern Sun.
Drunken Starfighter.
Drunken Starfighter.
Super Bomb. That was a fun show.
There's a lot of good stuff out there. That's the whole point, really.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's
tons of stuff to
get out there. I mean, just discover what's out there in our own backyard.
This dude's in like 4 of like the cool bands out there right now.
I know. Bands of those shits.
Oh man! So, kind of walk us through you guys' writing process. I mean, do you guys have one main songwriter, or I mean, how are your songs created? What's kind of your guys'
We start with a monkey.
Oh, there, right there in the shirt.
I think we start jamming, and someone will have a riff, like keyboard, guitar, and just kind of escalates from there.
Yeah.
And if we're like keeping it real too, a lot of times we'll just be doing our thing.
There it is. Yeah, I've been doing it with you.
And then just, the thing that's kind of cool, like we've been a band for a long time now together and doing our thing. Demos, Trance, myself, we had played in a band before, so there's a certain amount of like
because we got the connection already.
Yeah, we were kind of already there, but at this point we've all been a band for a long time, so we kind of we understand each other's like movements and stuff like that. So that is the thing, is that sometimes we will be like, we know we need to write some new stuff and we're gonna hash it out and it's gonna do its thing, and then we'll come into practice one day and then it's like, and something just happens, and then all of a sudden that song is new and we're done, and then we still got to finish that other one that we were trying to work on already. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like I think we're pretty lucky in that respect that even kind of on a bad day we can still kind of find that spot for the most part.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess you guys live show. So I guess who's you guys most energetic? As far as Trance gives the most energy. The singer,
Trance.
I mean,
I'm gonna go with Rob because he always makes my needle skip.
Rob,
Gets down over there.
I'm gonna go with Rob.
Rob, okay.
Likes to jump.
I'm gonna say Rob and Dean.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
If it comes to I'd say if it comes to how the band presents itself. I would say a singer, Casey, because if it wasn't for him and perform his vocals the way he does, and
sensitive lyrics,
and he does his, he does his thing the way he,
connects.
If it wasn't for him, it doesn't matter how hard Trance performs or how hard I perform or how hard he does it, we'll still sound like poo-poo. But because of him, it sounds fucking great.
Yeah.
I'm like, the backbone of our band, it's our
singer. You can say shit, it's okay.
No, it's our singer. The backbone of our band is our singer, and from there we build up.
You feel the energy for it, so he sets the mood, sets
up,
the whole...
If he wasn't for the vocals that we have in this band, we will probably not
feeling the pressure?
Yeah. Well,
next show, you feel the pressure next show?
No, but check it out. I mean, because it's obviously a love fest in here, I mean, the reality of that is that they bring it all to the table first, and I'm the one who's always playing catch up to what they are creating. So anything that I can bring to that, it's because like they push that out of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
like, I don't know. I don't really feel like I walk around like the same way when I'm off stage that I do when I'm there. It's because that they kind of like the wind beneath my wings.
There you go. So what do you guys got in the coming up here? We got the it's got the summer, spring coming up pretty soon. You guys got any releases, any tours, anything coming up in the future here?
We're trying to work on an EP, but
I'll probably release a single by summer.
I mean,
realistically, I think a hand-picked single,
a solid single.
It's all single.
Yeah, and then not committing to all of that kind of stuff. But that's it's we're always gonna like take some shows that are good for us, and we're gonna put on what we can. But we're trying to finish out our new music, and it's definitely different than what we put out in the past.
I've heard a few things sound really good.
We're on to like the new, you know what I mean? So we're doing that thing, and I know for me, I want to have some of that ready to go, and then we're gonna go out there and show everybody what's up again. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but at the meantime, like I said, we're just taking shows. We got a show coming up at the Blank Club, February 27th.
Yes.
27th. Come down to it.
It's free.
Yeah. Everybody's invited.
Hey,
you don't need to pay for it.
There it is, free, the best price.
Yeah, and that's actually we're super stoked on that. We don't play like our hometown super often.
Yeah.
We kind of like for that to be a real special thing for us, and to get all of our friends and family to come out on that one. So we're looking to have a really good time that night, and it's a Wednesday, but
I'll be there. I'll be there.
We're gonna play it like it's Saturday.
You just go hungover, dude. Just wake up, go hungover, just take it.
Never really had a black.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. So we got all these festivals coming up. All these reuniting bands as well. So if you guys had a choice, what festival would you guys like to play into if you guys had the opportunity?
Oh, fuck.
What would you guys like to do?
San Francisco.
Outside Lands.
Outside Lands.
Outside Lands.
Outside Given, right there.
Yeah.
I'd say that.
Outside Lands.
Yeah.
I want to play Lilith Fair.
Lilith Fair, there you go. Yeah,
That'd be pretty.
We would.
That'd be a
Sarah McLachlan and all them. You go play with all them,
It would be the only boy band.
It would be like
Actually, one of our favorite things to do is to play outdoors in a festival. We got to play in a couple last year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I want to play Ozfest. Awesome. With our music, Baby Maker.
Yeah.
Think
Bust
you'll
it out.
do it. It'll do it, man. It'll do it for all those metalheads.
Hey, so I heard you're going to hear a Baby Maker acoustic. Are we going to get that or what?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Are we going to get it?
If
We're
you
gonna- maybe
come
yeah,
back,
definitely.
I'm down with that. I'll come listen to it.
Acoustic session.
Yeah, we'll do it. Acoustic treat coming up.
It's time
Yep,
to
straight up.
So we'll wrap everything up here. I want to thank you guys for letting me come here. I love doing this, coming out hanging with the bands and just seeing you guys just interact with each other and just, to me, that's just seeing the camaraderie. I've been drinking. Just seeing you guys just hang out with each other. And I was watching you guys. You guys definitely are a close-knit group. You guys definitely are just have fun hanging out, and you just happen to play music. And that's one of the cool things about what you guys do. And I love what you guys do. Everybody go check them out. All City Elite has, their music is very, like I was telling them earlier, it has something for everyone. There's something in there you can hook onto that you'll love because, they have elements of all types of styles. So they are very much worth your while to go check them out. So go check out All City Elite. They where can people contact or find out you guys, or
definitely
your website?
allcityelite.com.
Allcityelite.com.
We have a new revamped website that we just started doing. We're trying to keep up on that pretty regularly. So even if it's not stuff that we have done, we're kind of trying to keep content up there just to give you a reason to come back
and visit,
get to know us a little bit.
You guys are on Facebook
/allcityelite,
Twitter.
Yes.
Twitter.
Yes.
Twitter
Pretty much anything.
All side.
At allcityelite.com.
Everything /allcityelite.
All right. At allcityelite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, we have an app you can download for the Android system that keeps you up to date with all of our shows.
We also have a song with Rock Band. We have.
Oh yeah,
how is Rock Band? So if anybody wants to get down,
you can rock band with them. Yeah, with All City Elite.
Dubstep, but you'll like it.
You can actually, so that Wake Up Fall on Rock Band, and then we also have a video for that song that's available on YouTube.
Yeah,
so,
it's a great video.
Check it out.
Too. Yeah, it's a cool video. So I want to thank you guys. Let me come out and hang with you guys. Like I said, I love doing this.
Yeah, thank you.
I sat back and listened to these guys, and it's an awesome. They like I said, there's something for everyone when you listen to them. They got some great music. They got some great songs. You hear Baby Maker. They got something like that. You want to put on with your lady and make a baby. Or they got all kinds of, whatever you like. They got something for you guys. They're an awesome band. They're worth your while. Take a listen to them. Go to their website, allcityelite.com. Follow them on Facebook. Go check out their shows. Go support them. This is At the End of Radio. Let the end begin.
Love, but she don't want